Tractate Bava Batra, page 59a, part 2, with the words Amar Rabbi Zera. I would say it's in the middle of the page, but I'm just guessing because I'm not using the regular text of the Talmud, so I'm not sure how many lines it is into it, but it's the words Amar Rabbi Zera Lamata Me'arba Amos. Okay, Amar Rabbi Zera Lamata Me'arba Amos Yesh Lo Chazaka. With regard to windows, Rabbi Zera says if one built a large window at a height that is lower than 4 cubits from the ground, he has the means to establish an acquired privilege for its use, and therefore his neighbor can protest the initial construction of the window. V'yachol limchos l'mala me'arba amos. Ein lo chazaka ve'ein yachol limchos. The Rabbi Ilah Amar afilu l'mala me'arba amos ein lo chazaka v'yachol limchos. Okay. If one built a large window at a height that is above 4 cubits from the ground, he has no means to establish an acquired privilege for its use, and therefore his neighbor cannot protest its construction. And Rabbi Ilah says, even if it is built at a height that is above 4 cubits from the ground, he has no means to establish an acquired privilege for its use, but nevertheless his neighbor can protest its construction. Lema bechofin al midas sedom kamiflagi. Demar Sofer kofin, umar Sofer ain't kofin. The Gemara asks, shall we say that they disagree with regard to whether there is a coercion concerning conduct characteristic of Sodom? This idea, kofin al midas Sodom, basically means that if someone does something that's just like not nice, something that's just really, it does a mean thing, so do we force him to not do that thing because it's the wrong thing to do? So that's what this theme is. It happens throughout the Talmud. Kofin al midas Sodom, coercion concerning conduct characteristic of Sodom. Perhaps because in Sodom they were very wicked. Perhaps their dispute is with regard to circumstance where one will not suffer any loss while the other gains some benefit, and the former desires to prevent the latter from gaining benefit. If the former is coerced into not being evil without reason, and consequently allows the latter to derive the benefit counter to the behavior of the residents of Sodom. One sage, Rabbi Zera, holds that there is coercion, and therefore the neighbor who does not suffer any damage from a high window cannot protest. And one sage, Rabbi Ilah, holds there is no coercion. Lo, de kuli alma kofit. Everyone says that really you do kofin. You do force them. And this, of course, is at a time when there's a Jewish court enforcing the rules. Vishani hacha the Amar le zimnin de mosavt shar shifa tutach v'kaim ta v'kachazit v'kachazis ahu diasa lekame Rav Ami shadre lekame Rabbi Abba bar Mamel Amar le avid le Rabbi Ilah. Okay, the Gemara rejects this. Everyone agrees that there is coercion concerning conduct, the characters of Sodom, and it is different here. According to opinion of Rabbi Ilah, this is not conduct characteristic of Sodom. As a neighbor can say to the one who constructs the window, there are times when you place a bench beneath yourself and you stand and see into my home. Therefore, I can protest. The Gemara relates that there was a certain individual who came before Rabbi Ami and presented this precise scenario. Rabbi Ami sent him before Rabbi Abba bar Mamel to ask for a ruling. Rabbi Abba bar Mamel said to him, act in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Ila'a. Amar Shmuel Uleora afilu kolshu yesh chazaka. Since the Mishnah cited a dispute with regard to the conditions under which an owner has acquired the privilege to use a window, the Gemara teaches that Shmuel says, and if a window was built for the purpose of enabling light to enter a room, then the owner of the window has the means to establish acquired privilege for its use, whatever its size it is, not only if it's a large window. And if the neighbor did not protest its construction, he cannot subsequently force the owner of the window to seal it. At the very bottom line, we're starting the Mishnah. In the Mishnah it says, Haziz ad tefach yesh lo chazaka. With regard to a projection emerging from the wall of one's house overhanging a courtyard, one has the means to establish an acquired privilege for its use if it protrudes at least as far as a handbreadth. Okay, tefach. Haziz al tefach yesh lo chazaka. And that is 59a.